at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So now to the plate, Mike Trout, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fletcher at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
DJ.
First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two-0 count. The pitch lifts it into the air to shallow center. Trout coming on. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. One out, nobody on. Outside 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 13. Joey.
Ready now is Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the first offering, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
To the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-0. And now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Fouled away. The 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up into the second deck and gone. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Jonathan Loaizaga takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
0-2, here it is. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
At the plate now, Jared Walsh, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Up next for the Yankees.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Loaizaga has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Swung on, missed, 1-1. Upton on second, Walsh on at first with nobody out. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
First and second here with nobody out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. from the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Scott.
Up next, Scott Schebler, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Nope. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order
Now
here with 1 away.
right fielder,
Next up, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Yep,
and on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next to dig in, Max Stassi. He flew out in his last debut. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Again, another foul ball.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Angels 1. Now at the plate is Jason Castro.
Leading
0
up
for 2
for
for
the
him to
Yankees.
this point.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 and 2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in next, Giancarlo Stanton. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Clay Holmes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Clay Holmes.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Slow roller left side. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Now the first pitch. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Holmes, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he misses 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at-bat.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Nestor Cortes Jr. will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 65, Nestor Cortes Jr.
Justin Upton will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. Rendon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That misses. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Angels leave one. They trail 6-1. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now that second baseman.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Third
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Mike Mayers comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners are at first and third with none out. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, a diving stop to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
One and one. Here it is. 1-2 now.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 7 and the Angels 1. So here is Jared Walsh. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Jose Iglesias, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. We'll have more of game 3 after this message. Gerardo
attention,
Reyes
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching
role
for
as he'll try to keep the deficit right
Number
where it is.
63, Gerardo.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder,
Here's the first
Joey
pitch.
Gallo.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Reyes, the native of Mexico. He's a second-year big leaguer. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. This is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Has a look, now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate, Jason Castro. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly. Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 63.
So now into the box is Juan Lagares. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 19, Juan.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
The catcher, number 33, Matt Stassi.
Now it'll be Max Stassi. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. High pop up. Rizzo is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch to the plate is his slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up at knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. The New York Yankees take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Jordan Montgomery is the winning